they were taking their own water and pouring, and then but they spilled it on another passenger. Or you spilled it on the passenger. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because then it becomes a problem already. But maybe that can happen, right? Because the plane is moving, as you are serving, suddenly there is turbulence, and then you could. I'm scared now. Which plane are you going to be a cabin crew? I'll make sure I don't take that flight. Alright, oh dear. Yeah, it's a minor problem, but some people think it's major, you know. Water, there's water spilled. Alright. Spilled on a passenger. You are trying to serve them, but somehow the other things can go wrong. There is a minor turbulence, and there was a sudden, you know, and then you were like, I'm sorry, madam, you know. That can happen? Can that happen? Okay, can that happen? Is that? No, of course you cannot laugh. What's that? Oh, if it spills on you. Exactly. But you are in your line of duty. You are a cabin crew. Alright, you are serving them. But then, when you serve them, things can go wrong and you can spill water on them. Is that okay? So that can be a problem also. Okay, one more, final. Come quickly. What's that? Uncooperative. That means whatever you say, they don't listen. Uncooperative passenger. What is my 7? I don't know. Okay. Uncooperative passenger. Alright? They don't cooperate. Uncooperative passenger. Okay, one more final. Asking for alcoholic drinks. Too much. Or they come with their own drinks. Okay, can you bring drinks into your hand carry? Cannot be alcoholic, is that? Because I used to carry a water bottle here. It is alcohol, right? No? In my hand carry, maybe a small mineral water bottle, is that it? Oh, that's okay. Small, yeah. That's okay. They bring 2 cans inside the hand carry. Yeah, beer or whatever. As they put their bag, they take the 2 cans and put, you know, and then they start drinking. Is that okay? See it back. But not everybody is going to listen to you. They are going to hide. Alex, you do that. You're a good guy. Okay. Alright. So, okay, uncooperative passengers, or maybe they are drunk. They come into the plane drunk. Is that okay? They come into the plane drunk. Can you stop them? They come drunk. They're already coming and hi. Can that happen? Oh, you look very beautiful today. Oh, you get scared now, you know. Alright, there will be drunk passengers. Sometimes, I don't know. Alright? Because we really don't know. There can be weird people coming into the plane. Alright? Okay, let's see. How can we handle this? The baby crying, how do you handle that? Baby crying. Baby crying. And throw the baby out. Yes. And then push the mother also outside. If that is your sister. How to handle a baby crying? Elena, a baby crying. The mother is trying to pacify it, but the baby still keeps on crying. A new environment for the baby. We have to understand that also. So how can we handle that, Alina? All these things you must think. Can you understand? Because this is hands-on. Hands-on means you must be able to handle immediately, standing on your feet. Hands-on is standing on your feet and immediately looking for a solution. That's why I want to sharpen your thinking. I want you to start thinking. That's why when you use the handphone, I get a bit worried. Because in the aeroplane itself, can you... Oh, the baby crying, hold on. Let me check in my laptop. Let me check in my handphone how to handle. Okay? In fact, one of the complaints, alright, that pilot, 28 years, flying SIA. He does long-haul flights. But interesting story. He said he just came back from Auckland, Singapore, Changi Airport, Auckland Airport. So when they reach there after 14, 16 hours, whatever, he says he gets to rest for 2 days. That's good. Alright, after 2 days, he flies back here, he gets another 2 days here. Alright, so that's when he came to renew his passport. Then he was telling, one of the setbacks I see today is that cabin crew cannot think on their feet. Cannot think on their feet. I want to learn. So I said, please tell me so that I can teach my students the latest information coming from a pilot. Coming from a pilot. It's things like this. Baby crying, you want to check laptop, you want to check handphone for a solution. No time for that. Okay. Alright. Nowadays, they say some like SIA, Singapore International Airlines, in fact, they are very strict about handphone usage. All handphones are in their bag and into the cabinet. They have their personal cabinet, all cabin crew inside. Unless it's a long haul flight and it's like a break time for them, they can take their food out. If not, no break time, no food. Not allowed. Same ruling for passengers and cabin crew is the same these days. But now I see the youngsters coming in, they are all very attached to your handphone, so we have some problems sometimes. Even though we say no, they would go into the galley or they would go behind the seat and try and check the handphone, which is very, very wrong. Is that okay now? Can all of you understand? So if you cannot handle that situation, don't become a cabin crew. I'm sorry I say that. Can you understand now? Alright, so you have to learn to use when can use, when cannot use. You must know. You must know. Classroom cannot. Study time cannot. Break time can. I allow. Even break time, you see, I remember last semester I told you English for Successful interview. I said break time. Use that time to train each other. Asking questions, answering. Asking questions, answering. I don't see many people doing that. And then go to the interview and say, oh, the interview was difficult. Bloody hell, I didn't know how to answer. You see the point now? Is that train now? Do now. Is that okay? Alright? So, hey, how to handle now? I think if we handle all this, by the time we finish 8, class over already. We handle just one. Choose one. Choose one. Yeah, baby crying. How to handle baby crying? But what don't you do? There's a baby crying in the front, you at the back. Okay? And then already some passengers there, looking at the baby, looking behind. Looking at the baby, looking behind. You handle lah, that's what they try to tell you. What do you do now? Oh, you become the toy. Don't say you see, it's not easy to handle a baby. Adults, difficult to handle, you think baby easy. Alright? So we expect the mother to have a pacifier. You know what's a pacifier? Pacifier, yeah. Alright, if the mother had not brought, do you have pacifiers in your aeroplane? Some aeroplanes they do have. Trust me, they have. I've been in a plane where they actually supply the pacifier. That's very kind of that cabin crew. Yeah, you can go and So you get a pacifier and you give, if you put it, the mother puts into the mouth and the baby becomes quiet, good. You put it in the mouth, more crying. How now? So Lina, how? Pacifier not enough for the baby. Sometimes so difficult, no? Baby, you know, if adult easier, giving one kick, where it hurts the most, and then you'll be quiet. Oh yeah, I'm getting worried teaching this course, alright? So all this would come with experience. Learn handling people, how people handle babies outside. So now when you go shopping complex, you find a baby crying, stop, watch how the mother handles. I say, I'm going to be a cabin crew, can I help you? Whew. Then you learn. No, can you understand? Observe. We learn by observing. Can you understand? Because one cure is not for all the diseases in the airplane. That's the problem. We cannot determine and say this is how we handle. Because different babies, different needs, different passengers, different needs. Is that okay now? Okay? Alright, that's why your job becomes very, very challenging, you know. Alright. Problem on board needs to be coped before it spreads. You see? The baby crying, first one baby crying. Then there is one weird passenger, 3, 4 seats away. Can we keep the baby quiet? Second problem is started. Then one monkey in front, 3, 4 seats in front. Yeah, ask the baby to shut up.